saw on Pinterest an ornament wreath, and I really wanted to make one for myself. I'm not a hoarder, but I do love Christmas, and I do have quite an ornament collection that I have been collecting angels since I was a little girl. One of the things that I cannot get on the Christmas tree are these little Hummel ball ornaments that my grandmother gave to me starting in I think we started 1976. Actually, it would be 1979. So I have quite a collection of these. They never make it on the tree. They're my favorite. I cherish them. So when I saw the wreath ornament with the balls, I thought, well, maybe I'll do that, and I'll make an angel wreath. So I did go and buy a grapevine wreath. I've already wrapped it in ribbon, and I found these LED battery lights from Pier 1. I have 2 of those wrapped around it, and I have to figure out how to secure the boxes on the back. I have my hot glue gun going, and I have my stack of ornaments. I chose some of my favorite vintage looking angels as well to stagger around some of these balls. Broken Hummel ornament that I can't get on the tree, but it's one of my favorites, and of course it has a cherished memory connected to it. I tried to pick ornaments that were not heavy. I do have this one. I think I'm gonna put, you know, up on the top near the bow. And I did pick this out. This was an ornament that my father gave me, and he's been passed away for about 5 years now. This was made from a tin can, and I guess the story was he made it in kindergarten. So I've had it all of these years, and I cherish it, and it's going to go on my grapevine wreath as well. I'm going to walk you through some different steps to this, but I do notice on Pinterest there are no how-tos. So I have to play around, make sure that I don't ruin my ornaments, because my goal is to get them out so that I can enjoy them at Christmas instead of being packed away in the trunk and feeling bad that I haven't hung them on the tree. So I am going to situate these in a way, you know, all the way around the grapevine wreath. Secure it with hot glue is my intention. I might utilize these ornament hooks and hook them in just to secure them real tight. I'm not real sure. I do believe on some of the Pinterest sites they used the styrofoam wreath, and I realized that after I purchased this wreath and I got it home. So we're going to see how this works. I think it's going to work just fine. So that's it for now. I'm going to get started on this, use my hot glue gun, see if I can secure some of these, and I'll catch up with you in a couple minutes.
Wayne.
Hi, Penny. One of the things that people don't realize when they're decorating their own Christmas tree is it helps to do it in layers. I'll do a Christmas tree video later. That's something that I picked up from my father, and I've gotten quite a bit of compliments on my Christmas trees. I thought I would show you that with the wreath as well. So I already showed you I've wrapped the wreath in some ribbon. I did the LED lights. I made these button garlands out of a Great Aunt's button jar. I have quite a few of those. So, I mean, literally, I'm just going to, you know, pull them out. And I thought I would layer the wreath in my button garlands as well. So I'm really building layers to this. And the last piece, not the last piece, probably the middle piece will be the ornaments. And securing those. And I am nervous about the hot glue gun. As my daughter pointed out, sometimes it pops off, you know, after a while. So I may secure it with twine, or I'm not sure yet. So this is going to be trial by error. But I am going to layer it so you can see the ribbon, you can see the garland, you can see the lights. Then I'll add the ornaments, and then I might, I don't know, add some tinsel or smaller ornaments just to fill all the holes. So I wanted to show you the next step to that, and I'll take a couple minutes and wrap it with my button garland, and I'll be back to show you all of that.
When
I wanted to show you, I got all of the button garland on all but one strand, so I had a total of 5. So I feel good about the placement. I'm not using a whole lot of hot glue gunning at this level. Because it's a grapevine wreath, I can tuck things in. So I wanted to show you the end of this button, you know, which is kind of good, because maybe if I get tired of it or if this doesn't work out at all, I haven't destroyed, you know, any of my cherished pieces. So I'm just tucking them in. So this is the back of the wreath because I needed to address my battery boxes for my LED lights. So I wanted to show you, I found some big branches that are really holding the grapevine wreath together, and all I did was, you know, tuck them under. So I was worried about how I was going to secure these so they're not flopping all over the place, but have easy access to every year when I need to change out the batteries. So in fact, I'm probably going to take the batteries out before I store them in my trunk for the next year. So I wanted to show you that stage. And then, you know, I feel pretty good. Everything's secure, and I have not even utilized the glue gun yet. So that's it. I'm going to start putting the ornaments on now, and that's the piece that's kind of crucial. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to secure the balls, especially because they're not real, you know, this is not flat, so there's, you know, nothing to really hook them into. So let me figure that out, and I'll be back and show you what the next step is. Okay, just gonna work my way around here a little bit. I'm really just tucking them under. Okay, for the most part, I've been able to tuck a lot of these ornaments right into the grapevine. When I started gluing these, the Hummel balls, collectors Hummel balls that I was worried about, they're not going to be hot glued right on the grapevine. So what I'm doing is I'm utilizing the ribbon, and I'm finding that they're pretty darn stable. So what it does is it sticks through to the ribbon, and I press it down so then the ribbon sticks to the grapevine. So I'm going to continue all the way around. You know, if you can see, you know, how it's looking so far. I really started with the top of the wreath first, and then I'm just working my way around. So I'm thinking I like it. The last piece will be just wiggling everything and making sure that it's all secure. So I'm going to continue around. I think I figured out how to get these in place without destroying them, and then ultimately I will purchase one of those wreath protectors. You know, normally I would just throw everything in it. I have a couple trunks that I use as Christmas trunks, but this particular wreath, because it does have treasured ornaments on it and collectible ornaments, I'm going to go ahead and make one of those purchases. So I wanted to show you what it looked like so far, and I'm going to continue around and I'll show you the final product. Okay, so here's the final product, and you can tell I'm struggling. So here's what I learned. Be prepared with all of your materials. I did not have enough glue sticks, so took a break. There's my dad's little tin can angel. Took a break and went to Ace Hardware and got the wrong size. But being resourceful, I thought, well, geez, I've got a ton of super glue. That'll probably work better anyway. Except it was super glue gel, which is not quick drying. So when I went to go turn the lights on and hang it up, I did lose a bulb. So tomorrow, you know, I'm gonna fix some of those. I'll probably take it off so the gravity is not, you know, dragging them down. And I'll probably add a couple more layers. I don't know. I would like a big bow too, maybe to hang in the middle. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, there's my finished product, and I couldn't be happier because now I can enjoy some of my favorite ornaments that I don't necessarily get to put on the tree because I got so many.